Okay, let's get to it. Good afternoon, good morning, good day everybody. Mike here. Got another handgun to show you. This one happens to be a Chinese made Norinco M1911A1C. C stands for Commander model. It has a, well, let me get this, just a sec. Came with a cleaning rod, nylon bore brush. This is not the magazine that it came with. This is a Delask Canadian made 8-shot magazine, probably equivalent to, you know, Wilson Combat or something like that. It actually came with two standard 7-shot Chinese made mags, although there's really nothing wrong with them. They both work perfectly well. Anyway, okay, we'll get this box out of the way. Okay, so it's a Commander model, so a little bit shorter than a standard 1911, which I kind of like. And it does have a fully adjustable elevation and windage rear sight. We'll go over some of the features here. Horribly huge. Really hate this. Extended slide release. Extended ambidextrous safety. Beaver tail grip safety, which I do kind of like. Commander style hammer. Like I mentioned, fully adjustable rear sight for elevation and windage. Standard front sight. It's a 3-dot model. They're not glow in the dark or anything like that. This also has a extended magazine release, which just unscrews, so you can still use it without the extension on it if you want. I just leave it on there so it doesn't go missing. And it's a pretty reliable gun. I've shot, well, I've owned this for probably a dozen or more years, and I don't shoot it a whole lot, mainly due to the cost of 45 ACP. However, now that I'm hand loading, maybe that'll change. It's got black plastic, rubbery kind of grips. Now this one grip screw just won't go in all the way, and I don't know if it's the threads inside or not, but I have done nothing to this gun other than load it and shoot it. And in 12 years or so that I've owned it, I think I've probably put 500 rounds through it, maybe more, maybe less. Never had a malfunction, ever. Although I only have ever shot 230 grain round nose full metal jacket factory ammo through it. I think that's probably why I have such a love for round nose handgun ammo. It just seems to work, for me anyway. Look at the other side here. Anyway, maybe we'll do a takedown here on it. Safety checked. Okay. No, let's see. Oh. Recoil spring and plunger. Oh, it's been a while since I played with this, so bear with me. Slide stop. I don't think the original 1911s or even Commander models ever came with recoil spring guide rods, and I seem to recall they were about that long. However, this isn't really a trouble. It hasn't caused any problems at all. And get this barrel bushing out. And then get the barrel out. Okay, so there you go. Let's see. It's just over like 4 1/8 inch barrel. No work done to this gun at all. No polishing. It just seems to work, and I don't really have any interest in working on it. It shoots okay though. No firing pin block safety, so I guess that makes this a Series 70 style slide. Standard tractor. Ejector. You know, there's really not much to say about this. It has a pretty good trigger. Like I say, I don't shoot it a whole lot, so I wouldn't say that I'm any good with it, but you know, I can still put rounds on paper at short ranges and have just as much fun as anybody else. Barrel looks like just a plain stainless barrel. The slide, I like this rib on the top to cut down on the glare. It's got a few sharp edges that could probably be taken off, but like I say, I shoot it occasionally, and that's all there is to it. Firing pin and block. And originally I never really was too keen on this target sight, but the more I think about it, as suggested in one of my previous videos, it is going to be a little more handy for shooting hand-loaded ammunition. And I guess that's about it. We'll see if I can get it put back together here and see if it'll function properly. It's not. Get that barrel link back in the right spot. There we go. Factory recoil spring. Okay, we're back together. ambi safety, as I mentioned. Really hate that though, it's huge. It's just massive. Snag on everything. I'd prefer to swap this out for something smaller. Swap this out for a standard 1911 A1 single side. Just swap this for a regular, or maybe just take that off and change the grips to something a little more interesting. But I probably got to buy a tap, because I don't think the threads are standard 1911 style threads for these grip screws, or the grip screw escutcheons that are underneath the grips. And then as far as accessories go, I've got this, I think it's Blackhawk. Yeah, Blackhawk model 2100182 dual mag pouch. And for me at the range, it works okay. It just slides on the belt, holds 2 mags reasonably well. And then I have the Blackhawk Serpa holster, which I know a lot of people don't like. However, I don't really have any issues with it. I don't do any CCW style drawn fire. I don't shoot enough that I would consider it safe for me to practice that. So when I do shoot this, it'll be loaded, no round in the chamber. I'll draw the gun, cock it, and then shoot it. And I realize that's not ideal for most of my viewers, but for safety reasons, that's how I do it. So then we also have, more for fun, because Canadians can't shoot their handguns or restricted firearms anywhere except for a shooting range. Not even on private property. Not even if you have a 1,000-acre farm. You cannot discharge your restricted firearms legally anywhere but a range. So now back in the 80s, Alessi, A-L-E-S-S-I, was a really popular company for holsters. They made some really great holsters in comparison to a lot of others at the time. So this is a inside the waistband pancake holster for a commander, and it fits nicely. Everything slides beautifully over the leather. So, however, it's not really a very easy holster to get the gun back into, and that is a real problem. As far as drawing from this holster, I seem to recall that you don't have to mess with the snap, you just pull. We'll give that a test. Yeah, just pops right out. Okay, so that's it for the Norinco 1911 A1 Commander model. Have a great day, everybody.